save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. I'm doing good. Listen, I'm doing good. Please listen. I'm gonna do one of these things that I don't normally like to do, and I'm gonna ask you very nicely to please hit the subscribe button. I'm still at 18%, and for my family's sake and for my financial stability, which I've been very prayerful for, and I've been praying a lot for number one, whenever the clock hits like 222 or 444 or 333, and they say you're supposed to make a wish, I usually wish or pray for financial stability, and I love doing this channel, and it would be great if I could make money doing what I love. Okay, till the day I die. I figure I got another maybe 11 years left on this planet, so it would really, really make me feel good if you would just hit that subscribe button. It takes 1 second. It's like right down on the bottom over there. Please hit the subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. It really helps me out, helps my family out. I don't need to be doing a GoFundMe. I don't need to be doing a Make-A-Wish Foundation. This is my wish. I'm requesting and wishing for you to hit the subscribe button. Matter of fact, I had a viewer, cool as crap. Well, crap's not cool. Cool as ice. Cool as ice. Yes, not cool as crap. That would be hot as crap. Cool as ice. Messaged me and he's like, this is me. I think he was on his mother's phone or whatever, and I just subscribed to your channel. I think it was his mother's or his wife's phone. I think it was his mother's. I want to say it was his mother's. And I was like, I appreciate you. Listen, whatever gets me more subscribers and gets my algorithm going, I appreciate. And this guy obviously went above and beyond. In my head, when I read this thing, I'm picturing him, the mother or whatever, walking out of the room. Hey baby, you want something to drink? Oh yeah, sure, ma, no problem. Grabbed the mom's phone, like Melt the Movie 1, subscribe, Melt the Movie 1, put the phone down, say ha, and I was like, thank you. Listen, I make light of it, I joke about it, but I appreciate that. That was kind of cool. That was a cool thing. I'm not granted, I gained a subscriber that day, but I lost one. So maybe mom figured it out. You might want to go next time you go visit, make sure she's still subscribed, because I gained a subscriber that day. I was like, oh, I'm up to exact. It was like so many. I was like 2,000 something, 250 or whatever, and then it went to 2,000 something, 2,049, and I'm like, mom found out. Something went wrong. But thank you. Listen. That was great. I truly appreciate you. That was going above and beyond as far as a part of my YouTube community. That was you going above and beyond. Yeah. Now I encourage you now to grab your family's phones and hit subscribe on their YouTube channel, so that way my subscriber count will go crazy. I mean, they got all these Generation X people on TikTok. They're all trying to get like, oh, if you like me, I'll like you, and if you follow me, I'll follow you. Listen, I'm the same way. If you follow me, usually if you have a YouTube channel, I'll go on your YouTube channel. Whatever your YouTube channel might be, I usually end up following you. Out of respect and out of thank you. You know what I mean? I don't really hunt you down unless you request me, though. I don't I'm not stalking you people. You know what I mean? It's like, if you subscribe to my channel or you comment, I usually don't click on your thing and go, well, who is this person? I'm like, they're just, a viewer that is part of my YouTube community that I care about and I respect, and I want to respond as quickly and as precisely to your comment. So if I don't know the answer, I look it up. If I can't figure it out, I give you a heart and a recognition that I read it, because that's what I do. And if YouTube pulls it, sorry, it's a YouTube thing. Sometimes they don't like what you have to say. If you say certain words, they don't like that stuff, and then they pull it from the thing, and I never get to see what you write. It's a sad thing, but that's part of I guess censorship. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But if you say pew pew, or something like that, or you say something like in a fashion where they take it the wrong way or something like that, I get demonetized. Things disappear. It's a thing. It's just a thing. Hey, much respect to YouTube. I'm thankful for them giving me this platform to be able to express myself. This is very great. This took me a long time to get behind this camera and do what I do 7 days a week now, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So yeah, if you're at your mother's house or your father's house or your aunts or uncles or grandkids or wherever you're at, and they got a phone, say, hey, subscribe to this guy. You know, help this guy out. You know, you don't have to watch him. Well, you can. You know, maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Or maybe you won't. If you don't, just let him hang out. So let him linger in your list of people that you may like. You know what I mean? Let it be a thing. All right. So I got 2 packages anyway, and I appreciate it. So please hit the subscribe button. Okay. Take a few seconds. Let's get that 18% up to something. I got 80%, 80 something percent not subscribed, 18% subscribed. Let's reverse that. I'll be happy with the 80% subscribed and 18% don't give a crap about me. I'll be happy with that. All right, so I have a package here from Upper Arms from Paterson, New Jersey. Paterson, New Jersey. Which I've always been a big New Jersey fan. Must be a Bon Jovi thing, or Kevin Smith and Kevin Smith, Silent Bob. Must be that. Must be why I'm so. All right. Anyway, I got something stupid here. Well, okay. It's a gift. It's a gift. Okay. It's not stupid. It's a gift, but it's a gift that I already own. It's okay. It's all good. Thank you, whoever that was. I just said. You guys can rewind. They sent me a copy of The Holiday, and it says a gift with a smiley face. So thank you for the gift. I own The Holiday. I bought it, I believe, last Christmas when I was like, I want to buy every Christmas movie I could possibly buy because I feel like I want to be in a Christmas spirit. And I typed in Google, I'm like, list of holiday movies, Christmas movies, and The Holiday showed up, and I watched it, and I hated it. It was so damn boring. And like I said, no, it has Cameron Diaz and Jack Black in it. That was a selling point. But then I watched it. Am I thinking the right movie? Yeah, it's got Kate Winslet, Jude Law, Cameron Diaz, and Jack Black. Yeah, and I watched it, and it was like one of these like mushy love story type Christmas. Doesn't have to be Christmas involved. That makes sense. But I appreciate it. Now I got 2. Maybe I'll make it a giveaway or a gift or something. I don't know. It's a DVD. A lot of people frown on that. I don't know. We'll see. That's going over there. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate anything I get, so I do appreciate that, but I do already own it. Yeah, so maybe I will gift it to somebody else and make somebody else happy. This is what I actually ordered. Was if you watched my other video, I was waiting for this to come in. The Haunting in Connecticut, which is one of those couple there. I can never remember. My wife can always remember their names. Starts with a W, the last name. Can't remember their names, but it's the couple from The Conjuring. They had other movies where they had other cases, and this was one of them, The Haunting in Connecticut. My wife loves these type of movies. I like watching them with her. It's a me and her type thing. We went to go see the new Conjuring movie. I thought it was great. I think all the other Conjuring movies are great. Not big on possession movies, but I'll go for them if she's sitting on the side of me. The only thing that sucks is sometimes she falls asleep, and then I'm still up, and I'm still watching them, and then I'm like, why did you go to sleep? Because they do kind of freak me out a little bit. Like, possession movies and cult movies mess me up a little bit. I have no... my wife was reading something, they were like, if you can watch a horror movie before you go to bed, and it does not affect you, you might have some, like, mental issues. Now I've already have it very clear that my doctor's already established that I do have mental issues. And the funny thing is that well, not mental issues where I'm going to hurt somebody, but or myself. But the thing is that like some horror movies comfort me. Lost Boys comfort me. Silver Bullet comforts me. I can actually watch it and I feel happy before I go to bed. So I don't think necessarily there's something wrong with me. You know what I mean? I think that's a bad judgment call on Google or TikTok or whatever it is there. But these movies, though, I will tell you that after I watch a possession movie or a haunting movie type that, like something that has to do with the house, I do tend not to want to go to my basement. I do tend not to want to walk through the house with the lights off or whatever. They freak me out a little bit. Possession movies, because that stuff happens. You know, what scares me? Reality. Reality scares me, okay? I am more afraid to watch a movie about 9/11 or a movie about like a disaster movie that's something beyond 9/11, like anything, like seeing how people like stuck in like a cave that fell in, or those mess me up because I'm like, this stuff really happened to these people, and it breaks my heart, and it scares the hell out of me because I put myself in a place of I'm the type of person that puts himself. I pick a character and I put myself in a place of a character. Now there was a movie about the world 9/11 with Nicolas Cage, and the whole movie was them the fire people trapped under like all of the rubble and debris and everything like that. I had full blown. It was like a 2 hour long anxiety attack, and because I felt I'm so empathetic to like people's feelings. I was feeling what they were feeling, and I was like, these people, man. I don't know. I don't know what I would do to myself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would. I am not. I listen. God bless those people. I'm glad the ones that made it out, but I would not be able to make it. I would. I'd give up. I'd give up. I think I would give up. Because that's terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. I said It's funny that they say that if you watch a horror movie and it doesn't affect you, then there's something wrong with you. But you watch a movie like that, if that doesn't affect you, and I think something's wrong with you, because that really happened, and that is really that's intense. That's sad. You think about the families, you think about this is mom and dad or dad, whatever that or whoever that's not coming. I'm saying dad because I put myself in the character, but and maybe I put myself in particular. I got that Nicolas Cage one in my head because I'm picturing him and the other guy from he was in another movie there. I think he was a Spanish guy, but they're under the rubble and everything, and I'm like I was like in their bodies and I'm feeling what they're feeling. And I'm like, this sucks, man. This is terrible. This is a terrible situation. This is the most horrific thing I could possibly ever think. This blows out any horror movie. Okay, I could watch The Lost Boys and be like, oh, vampires, werewolves. You know what I mean? Listen, there's a big difference between vampires and werewolves and things that really happen in this world. There's some scary, scary stuff. It scares me more than fictional stuff. So that I think that quote was a little stupid on whoever my wife saw that thing, saying that people that go to sleep watch horror movies have no problem, because horror movies are fake. Okay, we know that. We're not stupid. Okay, where these other movies are reality and we know them to be true. All right, we got a box here. I'm slitting on the box. Probably should have showed you the box. This came from Amazon. I've been waiting for this, but I wasn't gonna buy it. I was set on my ways, and I did a video about it, how upset I was when I bought that big empty box of Bruce Springsteen. And I said I was not going to buy this. I even showed it. I said, I'm not buying it. And I showed the video. I showed the picture of it. And I showed all the ones I already had. But this was the last one. It completes the collection. It's done. There should not be any more. I have a strange feeling this is going to be, because it always is. It's never just an ending, but this is supposed to be it. Okay, according to the write-up, this is the final one. And it is the last David Bowie. I can't give everything away. 2002 to 2016. Supposedly, this is his final box set because this is his last albums. Now, I own all of the David Bowie stuff. That's what got me, is I own all of the David Bowie stuff. I own all of these little box sets. They all fit all together. They're all the same size. I own all his big box sets. I own all of his individual CDs. I own 4 of the albums that are in this box set. But the thing is that they also put in here Recalls 6, which Recalls 1 through 5 was in the first 5 box sets, which is like a bunch of bonus stuff, demo stuff, and stuff that you never heard before. It's the stuff that you can't get anywhere else but in these box sets. And then it's got a No Plan EP, which is also exclusive to this box set. And then we got Heathen, the Montreal Jazz Festival, which I believe I do own that. Reality, which I know I own. A Reality Tour, I know I own that too. The Next Day, I know I own that too. Next Day EP, I know I own that too. And the Black Star, I know I own that too. But this was the last one, and I just happened to be a big David Bowie fan. And when this was originally listed on the David Bowie website, I want to say it was $250. These box sets used to be like $50, $60. And because of the world or what's going on or whatever, the price went sky high. And I after spending over $200 for that empty box from Bruce Springsteen, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I can't. I'm not working. I'm not making enough money from YouTube. I'm not making enough money, DJing and doing this stuff like that. I can't do it. I just can't. But because I had a lot of time and because it started dropping in price. So if you buy from Amazon, they give you the best price they possibly can. I want to say when all was said and done, I think I started off at $230 for this little box, and I was beating myself up. But in my head, I was like, okay, you know what? If you pre-order it, you can cancel anytime. Okay, if you just pre-order one item, let me tell you the trick on Amazon. If you were to buy this and buy like a basic CD for like $12 that was already released, they're gonna hold you accountable for this box set. So they're gonna say, listen, you can't cancel. You can't cancel because you already got the first disc in, and that's so if you're gonna buy something big like this with the chance that you might want to cancel down the road, buy it individually, buy it separately. Pre-order it. They don't take any money out of your account until the item is released. Until this thing is being shipped, that money does not come out of your account. So you have time to save your money if it's something that you really love and you really want to save your money for. So that's what I did. I put it in there, and I'm like, you know what? If I put $25 in my Amazon card, Amazon store card, every week I get paid, or every week, you know, I get money, I'll eventually have enough for the box set. It will be $230, whatever it is. But it's still breaking my heart at $230. But I will tell you that when all said and done, I got a message from, I knew this thing got shipped. I got a message from Amazon saying, congratulations. Now, I was already dropping in price. It was already at under $200. And I was happy. I'm like, well, we're at under 20. I think we're at like 180 something or whatever. I was like, oh, already good, because I already had enough in there to cover it. But now I'm like, oh, now I get to keep some of that money there for the next big purchase, the next purchase I want to buy. And then all of a sudden, I got a message when this thing was shipped. Congratulations, you saved $35 or $33, whatever it was. And I believe it dropped down to like 160 something or whatever, which is still very, very high for what this is. They could have sold this thing for like $40, $50, $60 like they did with all of the other ones. The 1 through 5, that's what I paid. I can show you receipts. I can show you the pictures. I bought them all from Amazon. I never bought them from the David Bowie website, particularly because they don't drop the price. Where Amazon compares prices with other websites and other companies, like a Barnes & Noble or whatever. So maybe Barnes & Noble is selling this right now for $176 or $160, whatever. Amazon said, okay, well, I'm going to sell it to $1 less. You know what I mean? That's what they do. But like I said, don't buy them together. So don't go buy yourself a CD that's coming out like next week, and then something that's coming out like next year, because they're going to hold you accountable for this box set. They're going to hold you accountable for whatever the big item is for next year. So if you buy it, so what I did, I ordered other CDs that I wanted, but I put them in a different, I ordered them separately. And then I ordered this separately. So I was like, you know what? If we get close to the end and I don't have enough money, I'm struggling that much, I can't afford it, and it's not happening, I'll just cancel, and nothing's going to affect me at all. Luckily, prayerfully, by the grace of God and DJ gigs, and just thankful. You know, the thing about, I'll tell you right now, what this box set right now is going to symbolize to me is the fact that this was my last big ticket item that I bought after I lost my job. And because I was able to because of the fact that I'm able to hold this in my hand right now, shows me that somebody I call God is taking care of me. Okay, and if that's not what you believe in whatever you want to believe in. I don't push my beliefs on anybody else. But some people say I call it out to the universe. Some people say some people believe in Buddha. Some people believe whatever. Me, I believe in a God. I believe in a Jesus Christ, and I believe that I'm being taken care of, and that's where I'm at with this. I feel blessed right now that I was able to get this in my possession, because I have no idea, and I'm being God's honest truth, hand to God here. I have no idea how this happened, why it would happen, how I can afford it to happen. But I'll tell you right now, I still have food on my table. My kids are being well taken care of. My wife is doing well health-wise. I went for my colonoscopy. I thought I was going to die of cancer. The doctor says I have the healthiest colon he's seen in months. I cannot. I have to give it to something bigger than me. Okay, I have to say thank you to somebody or something bigger than me. So shout it out to the universe if I have to, but I wouldn't be holding this thing if it wasn't. I'm be like the true celebrities that get their Golden Globes or their whatever they get there, the MTV Music Awards. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank God for this this blessing, for this gift, and then I'll thank all the rest of the people in this world for standing by me and helping me to obtain the things that I get. I appreciate you, and I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.